Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I am doing this vlog to patriotic Americans. So if you are a patriotic America, and you are an American who loves America, then this vlog is for you. Because you need to know as an American that the wealthy elites of the United States of America are anti-American. The wealthiest Americans actually hate the United States of America, and you need to know that. Now, the final outcome of capitalism is an extreme wealth gap between the rich and the poor. That's the final outcome of capitalism. Because today, the top 10% of Americans own 80% of the nation's wealth. And the top 0.1% of Americans, they own 20% of the nation's wealth today. Whereas 15 years ago, the top 0.1% only owned 10% of the nation's wealth. But as a result of the housing bubble collapse, the housing market collapse, and huge stimulus to the banks, and because of the war on terror, because of oil in Iraq, minerals in Afghanistan, etc., etc., the two greatest, the war on terror and the stimulus to the banks, were the two main reasons of how the top 0.1% of the nation's wealthy own 20% of the nation's wealth today. And this will only increase in the future and result in fascism in America. You cannot have that extreme wealth gap and have democracy at the same time. So we will have fascism in America because of the wealth gap. I mean, the wealth gap is the ultimate outcome of capitalism. So you cannot be pro-American, especially pro-democracy, and support capitalism at the same time. Also, the wealthy elites, they are the ones who've moved jobs overseas. They are the wealthiest Americans are the ones who've pushed corporations to move all their operations to other countries outside the United States in order to have cheap labor. Because the wealthy elites of America, they benefit from Americans losing their jobs. And they do not care about wealth staying in the United States of America. So the greatest way for you to be patriotic is not so much supporting the troops, but buying made in the USA. So make sure when you buy something, make sure it says buy made in the USA. That is the best way you can be patriotic as an American. Also, the wealthiest Americans, most of their income is not taxed because they have offshore bank accounts. So most of their income is not taxed, so they do not care about giving to the physical and social infrastructure of the United States of America. They do not care about giving back, no matter how much they steal from workers, steal from the poor, with keeping wages down in the United States of America. They benefit from its low wages. They do not give back because most of their income is not taxed. So they're not giving to social and physical infrastructure in the United States of America. And most of their friends, the wealthiest Americans, most of their friends are not Americans. Most of their friends are other wealthy elites from other countries, foreign wealthy elites, whom they can get along better with other wealthy elites from outside the United States of America. So not even their friends are Americans. And also, the wealthiest Americans, the wealthy elites of the United States of America, they own the government. And one example is the Citizens United decision in 2010 by the U.S. Supreme Court, where now corporations can give unlimited funds to political campaigns, and basically they own the government. So if you hate the government, then you're pro-American, because the government, they do the bidding of the wealthy elites, essentially. So if you are anti-government, then you are automatically by default pro-American, if you're an American. Okay? And also their wealth, the wealthy elites, their money will not be hurt if the U.S. economy just goes in the tanks. Like, the U.S. economy just completely collapses, and every single working American becomes poor and destitute. They are not hurt. The wealthy elites, their money is not hurt. In fact, they benefit, the wealthiest Americans, they benefit from a complete collapse of the United States of America. If you lose your job, you lose your home, you lose all your money, and you become homeless, they benefit. They benefit from your loss as a working American. So their wealth is not hurt by the collapse of the U.S. economy. So essentially, now socialism is the best way you can be pro-American. most likely you have a misunderstanding of what socialism is. Now, socialism, the most general definition of socialism is you owning your work. Wherever you work, you own your work. You make the decisions of the direction of your business. Not a board of directors, not even your CEO, whatever. You have a say in how your business, the business you work for, is run. You have a say in the direction of the business that you work for. And you also own the profits. Like, you are the primary owner of corporate profits. And only the shareholders are only secondary owners of the profits. So you own your work. That is the best definition of socialism. So if you want to be pro-American, you will favor socialism, and you will seek justice for the working class of Americans, and you will seek to uphold the standards of being an American by supporting socialism in the United States of America. So again, I want to let you know, the wealthy elites, not just unconsciously, the wealthiest Americans, the wealthy elites in the United States of America, they consciously hate America. They hate Americans, and they hate what the United States of America stands for. You need to know that if you're an American. I love you very much. Bye.